Then the next one, Andy Strickland tweeted this out. There are some executives that are not wanting, that are suggesting to not go on with the World Junior Tournament. I think we're going to have a bit of a, I think we might have a little bit of a debate on this. Um,
We're gonna roll into that now.
yeah,
Okay.
I think what we should have this discussion. I have some thoughts. I kind of want to hear where you guys are at, but where you're at with that.
I don't think there's any chance that it gets canceled. Even though it is off season, and I don't think the ratings will be great, um, or in attendance for that matter. Um, I think they'll still go ahead and try and, as Tyler put near the end of the last discussion, a lot of it's about money. So I think they'll do that. They'll try and make up as much money as possible, because I think there's also the media component there where they um they might, I think they probably owe um, the content to their media partners.
Yeah, and this came up at the back in late December when the World Juniors were canceled. Even going back further when there was a bubble World Junior put on, but other IIHF events were not held. The truth is that the World Junior Hockey Championship is an enormous revenue generator for the IIHF that funds many of their other programs and events. So that's still important. The other thing to remember is it's a IIHF event. This, although being hosted in Canada and Hockey Canada is a big partner involved in it. It is not a Hockey Canada event. It is an international event, and I think it would be unfair to the players and the other federations involved to be canceling it just because of perceptions surrounding Hockey Canada right now. And they're not. And that's not to diminish the situation by any means, but I think that's too weak of an argument to say, oh well, the tournament needs to be canceled. And then the other thing is that Edmonton and Red Deer were given a couple of opportunities to host this thing, and the event was taken away from somewhere else due to the pandemic. I can't remember where off the top of my head, but uh, that's another reason why this thing I think needs to go forward. It's it's already gonna. I think if you're the double IHF, you're already kind of unhappy with the negative attention surrounding the sport that you're the governing body of in the world, and then to now cancel the tournament is even more bad news. So I'm with Sean. I don't really see a scenario where this thing doesn't go forward, but we'll see how this week goes. If there's really more bad revelations and the stench surrounding this tournament gets stronger, maybe that does happen. But at this moment, I think it's going ahead.
I
And then for my opinion, I understand why people would call for that, and I could see the argument for why that's the right decision. But these kids have already tried to play this tournament once, and it got canceled halfway through. And I know it's a lot bigger here in Canada, but these kids this is like a stepping stone and a milestone for kids who are trying to make a living in hockey or just enjoy playing it, and to take that away because of incidents from the past that they had no control over, I think is very tough.
I think that there's an opportunity here. I was thinking back to what happened after the shooting in Uvalde, what the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays did that game is they took every commercial or every little break to state a fact about gun violence in the United States. This is an opportunity for the media partners involved with this to do something similar in a similar topic. Take these moments to address some of these issues. Take one intermission and say that we are going to have a discussion, specifically in a Canadian game. We're going to have a discussion around this. Now, I know that people are going to leave, but at least they're going to be doing something about it. And instead of maybe having some of these Bet365 promotions, maybe you use this advertising money to do some facts on these things, some facts on toxic masculinity, some facts on sexual assault, some of these things that you can that you're addressing this in a meaningful way. If you're just doing the same thing that you've done every December, I think that this loses meaning. But this is an opportunity to continue hockey and having a meaningful conversation around these serious subjects around hockey.